G'day guys, Mitch Cooper RC. Welcome back to the channel. And today I wanted to make this video purely because it's a subject that I think is important. And there's guys out there that have been flying RC planes for a long time, and some of these guys don't know about this as even a thing in the hobby and the technology that we have today with flying RC planes, and that is safe mode on an RC plane. Safe mode and just your normal flying RC planes, because back in the day they didn't have a thing called safe mode or a gyro. So I wanted to make a video and go over that with you and explain whether you think that safe mode is something you should have when you're learning to fly RC planes, or should you just fly planes without a safe mode. Because I wanted to explain it, and I wanted to show you with my plane what safe mode is. And for the guys that have never started flying many years ago and they didn't have safe mode, do you think it's a good idea? Me personally, I think that it is good, but also at the same time, I think it's a habit. You don't want to fall into just flying planes with safe mode. So I'm going to plug the plane in right now, and I'm going to show you what safe mode is. And guys, with ready to fly planes that you buy straight out of the box, and you've just got to put your batteries in, it comes with everything you need. Most of these learner planes, the high wing planes you buy from your local hobby store or a learner plane, majority of them these days with the technology will have safe mode. So I'm going to plug it in. I'm going to explain exactly what safe mode does, and then we're going to talk about obviously what you guys think. Is it good to continue to fly with that? And we'll just go over it. So I'm just going to turn on the transmitter. Guys, the ready to fly planes come with this safe mode, which actually allows the plane to have a stabilization. So it will auto correct the controls of the plane. So if you bank right, it's going to bank the plane right with your controls input. But then when you let go of that control and it'll go back, the plane will automatically correct itself. So when you don't have safe mode, the plane, if you hold that stick, it's going to continue to stay on that track until you correct it yourself. It doesn't have an automatic stabilization. So that's the difference between safe mode and just flying normally, what I call normally. The reason why having safe mode is good is because it's going to allow, when you're learning, it's going to allow you to get in the air and have some fun and not crash as easy. It's just so much more forgiving that it allows that plane to basically, if you take your hands off the stick, if you've got throttle and the plane's flying level, it will basically fly without any input. And what you have with the plane is you can flick a switch, and it allows you to go out of safe mode, and then you flick it back and it can bring it back into safe mode. So for example, you're learning new tricks or something, and you get out of control, you flick that switch, it'll automatically correct the plane to fly level. Even if it's upside down, it'll flick the plane. So I'll just show you what it looks like when we turn it on, and then I'll talk a little bit more about it quickly, and we'll see if it's important to have safe mode or not. So this is the Arrows Bigfoot. I didn't buy this. Keep in mind, guys, this isn't a ready to fly version. It is plug and play, but also you can set up any plane with this safe mode. I think, why not use technology to its ability and have safe mode? Keep in mind, my intentions for flying when I started flying RC planes, my intention, I knew flying with safe mode wasn't the traditional flying planes, okay? If you're serious about flying and you want to learn to fly and do tricks and do everything that a plane is capable to do, safe mode isn't going to allow you to do that, because it's just limited control. So it will only go so far. It won't bank the plane completely upside down, or it won't do all the tricks because it's limited control throws. So I just want to check all controls are working on this, and then I'll show you exactly what safe mode is. So at the moment, if you see me move the plane right there, the control surfaces aren't doing anything. because I don't have flight stabilization, which is safe mode, flicked on a switch. So what it does is, yeah, it auto corrects the plane. So if I flick the switch, I should be in safe mode right now. I've got it set up on this plane. My other Thunder plane, I don't have it set up because I've already mastered how to fly without a safe mode, but we'll go over that in a sec why it's still important to be able to fly both. So if you can see there, darling, if you can just see the control throws. So what it's doing is it's auto correcting. So the control throws, you can see the rudder there. It's making it really easy to fly the plane because we've got safe mode on. So if I'm like this and I'm upside down, it won't go all the way upside down unless you've got safe mode on, safe mode off. But so guys, yeah, what it's actually doing is allowing that plane to auto correct and just be safe. I want to know of you guys what you think. Is it right to fly with safe mode, or is it only flying without safe mode and learn this way? For me, I flew RC planes. I learnt with safe mode because I had no one to teach me at the time, and it allowed me to fly without crashing the plane really easy. As I progressed, I learnt to slowly flick it out of safe mode and learn to fly, without the safe mode. The bad habits you can get from flying safe mode is you're really putting big inputs into the controls, and because you can do that and it doesn't stop the plane from doing it. So when you flick out of safe mode and you go to do that, that plane's going to go completely, wherever it goes, the controls are going to send it that way. So it's important just to, what I think is it's good to have safe mode, but also, practice without safe mode. So fly with your safe mode and then flick it out. Get used to just little step by step, just slowly get better without the safe mode until the point where you can fly completely from takeoff to landing without safe mode. And that's why I think the safe mode's really important. A lot of the older guys I talk to, like some of the guys at the flying field or some guys that have been flying for years, they don't know anything about this safe mode. They might have heard of, there might be there's gyros out there that does sort of do that. That makes it a bit easier, but not full safe mode. I want to know your guys what your thoughts are on safe mode. And I think it's great. But what I would suggest is focus on flying. If you're first starting out, flying with safe mode, fly a bit and just get used to just flicking that out of safe mode, just practicing a little bit. And then if you get a little bit uncomfortable, you can flick that switch and go back into safe mode. So I know a lot of the guys that have flown for a long time won't agree with safe mode, but I think why not use technology to your advantage and just use that safe mode, guys, because it's going to allow you to get out. For me now, I can successfully say that I can fly planes without it. And that's something that you really want to focus on. Don't get in the habit of using it constantly and thinking that's how RC planes are, because it gets more fun when you can actually, what we call really flying out of safe mode. It's just way more fun. You'll be able to control it and do everything, aerobatics, upside down loops, whatever you want. That plane will go where you want it to go when you progress to that. But the safe mode really helps with it. And so look, guys, I think that it's really good. I just want to explain what safe mode is. All your ready to fly planes will come with it, majority of them, and just check that it has it, because honestly, today, if you're starting out and you're by yourself, I wouldn't recommend a plane that doesn't have safe mode, because likely chances are you're gonna crash without the safe mode. So I do agree with it. And not only that, when there's wind, you can fly with safe mode so easy, because it's just, if that wind's blowing the plane around, it's going to auto correct it for you. So that's another benefit of it. But again, guys, I'm not encouraging people to fly completely in safe mode. I just wanted to explain safe mode to you guys, what it is and what's your thoughts on safe mode. and flying without it, because obviously, you know, if we're going to be serious about, you know, flying RC planes, the real fun is when we get out of safe mode and we just fly in general how we want. But in saying that too, safe mode I think is a really good thing for, you know, you've gone out, even when you're an experienced pilot and you want to fly a plane for the first time that you haven't flown that's worth a lot of money, I think the safe mode really allows you to be a bit more calm towards flying. So what's your thoughts on it, guys? I want to hear it. Let me know in the comments. Yeah, just wanted to make that video because I think it's a really important thing to touch on. We don't speak about it a lot. And when I first started flying RC planes, I wanted to know more about this safe mode, what planes had it and what planes didn't have it. But majority of the planes you can read on the details of the plane you're buying. If it's ready to fly, it will have it. So I really appreciate all the support from the channel, you guys around the world. It's why I love this hobby. It's why I'm passionate about it. It's not just a hobby for us, it's a lifestyle. We're flying RC planes around the world, inspiring people to get into this amazing hobby, and I enjoy it and I appreciate your support, and super grateful for all you guys. We've got another exciting plane that we're gonna maiden very soon. It's just about finished. This little thing is gonna be the next best thing, next biggest thing on our channel. We're gonna be flying in some serious places with this little 3D plane that is capable to do everything. I've just been building it and it's so much fun, and can't wait to get it. This thing's gonna fly in some serious tight spots, guys, so stay tuned for that. Let me know in the comments again what you think about safe mode, guys. I think it's great to use your ability, but at the same time, you know, use it when you need to, but I think the real flying begins when you start getting out of safe mode, and that's all part of the challenge of flying RC planes, because again, guys, if it was easy, it would be boring, and that's the truth. If it was easy, it'd be boring, and you'd get over it pretty quickly. So guys, thanks again, and we'll see you in the next video. Cheers.